Wait a minute. That was the quit button. Hold on. Hold on. We can bring it back. It's fine. I'm good at this. I'm good at streaming. Just, just give it a minute. My, my computer loads slowly. Just give it a minute. Be, we'll be against the storming very soon. We'll have like music. It'll be all dramatically have dramatic intro music. There we go. Hi. Yes. Ah, man. That's how this is supposed to go. Hi. uh, all right. Why is my screen black now? Hold on. This is a great start. Source, yes. Okay. No, hold on. There we go. There we go. Hi. Welcome to my stream, which is going very normally. So we got two things to do here. Have to choose one though. Can wait a minute. No, I don't. I can just do this. Never mind. So we got two events. Fire Moths, which is well, I mean, I guess I'll read it. Villagers in the settlement have succumbed to the disease of the flame. Folks call such people fire moths, as those who have lost themselves to the fire now sit around the hearth, staring at it aimlessly. You look into the flames for a while yourself, but there's nothing you can do for these wretched souls. So, if I destroy the hearth, I get wildfire essence and oil for the rest of the cycle, which is sweet. But, I become cursed for 2 games. Well, just for 1 game, where I get an absurd amount of hostility, and if I sacrifice too many goods at the hearth, people die. Which is like fine, whatever, we're good. And now we're gonna visit some ghost town. Hi. As you step out of the forest into a vast, desolate plain, an eerie sight greets you. A ruined town shrouded in thick, clinging fog. In the distance, ghastly figures drift aimlessly along the horizon, as if searching for something. Suddenly, a few of them approach you. A distorted, echoing voice fills the air, recounting a grim tale of despair, a famine born of the merchant guild's insatiable greed. So, what we do with this one is we will start the game with some sort of spectral treasure stag, and he's going to go run off to the very furthest glade on the map, and I must reach him in time, which means chopping a lot of trees really fast and going very far. Beyond that, I don't know what we're doing. Also, you know, we're cursed because we desecrated a hearth. Good for us. Yay, we're desecrators. So yeah, we're facing down a few major debuffs now, but whatever, it's fine. Let's just go. P6, as we do. We're fully upgraded, we could easily handle P6. So let's see how bad it is. Here's our delicious 150 hostility to start out with. Sure do love that. What do we get? Villagers move faster with complex food. Could be useful. Villagers get a massive resolve penalty in mines. Might affect me, might not. Leakage is not the end of the world. Have to be very careful about blight. No favoring while the hearth is corrupted. And finally, blood flowers spawn every 90 seconds. Honestly, not too bad. Those are some, I'm not gonna say easy forest mysteries, but at the very least, they're gentler than usual, which we take. We take those. Let's get you guys in the woodcutting camps. You there. Frog on the hearth sounds great to me. What do we find over here? A grill? That's our skewers. That's completely useless. Where's our fertile ground? That far away in a forbidden glade? Excuse me? Oh, that's poor. Okay. Well, I guess we're not really looking around for fertile ground in our nearby glades. That's something to know. We won't have to, I should probably avoid breaking open these small glades because I probably will not find anything I care much about. I might get lucky, but probably not. So I guess it'll be, well, I mean, where we're going is going to be dictated by where the spectral treasure stag goes. So, you know, why am I even thinking about it? Let's just open these things and go. Not amazing stuff here. Coats need to be a thing, so fabric and dye is not a crazy thing to get. Cooperage is like a consideration as well. But I will need the dye for paste and coats. So maybe manufacturing here. Cellar's also a pretty good one to start with. Just being able to get pickled goods, a 2-star is excellent, and the wine will hit the beavers and the frogs. I think this is manufactory though. Get some fabric production, get some dye, which is needed for a lot of things. Yeah. I think that's fine. Cannery's back. Do I pick it up? Make paste just for frogs? That feels weird. It does let me make biscuits and wine, but the biscuits are bad. Ranch is okay. I started with a herb garden though. If I started with a small farm, this would definitely be ranch, but I didn't, so it's not. I guess cannery? Herbalist camp wouldn't be crazy. Let's take the cannery. Maybe we'll get something good. Brickyard or workshop? Boy, that's tough. I need good plank production, but the brickyard's really good. It's not like as good given the very large lack of clay on the map. Pottery is not going to be as useful unless I find a clay pit and some clearance water. But the 3-star bricks and the frogs being masons makes the brickyard very, very strong. Can I really hold out on planks when I have beavers and humans? And everything else? Maybe. It's not like I haven't played a game without planks before. Alright, let's try it. What's the worst that could happen? Just mean I'm going to need an exceedingly large amount of wood, granted. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. Hopefully. Alright. Alright. Where's the spectral stag, yo? Is it already active? It is already active. Okay, I have a half an hour to get here. Good to know. So I guess we're breaking into that. And then beelining our way towards that. Like, half an hour is, hold on. Math. So it's like 12 minutes per year. So, like, I have until end of Drizzle year 3 to get there. That's a long way. I can't do math, I'm a VTuber. True. It's a foolish, foolish desire. Boy. That really does change how I'm playing, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, get there. Like, fast. I'm gonna have to open this, maybe year 1, at least these 2. Year 1, year 2, start of year 3. Like, it's a long way to travel. I'm gonna have to, though. I might have to put a warehouse in here too, make just that my de facto second settlement. It's spicy. It's gonna be spiced. But we'll try it. Alright, love seeing level 3 hostility on year 1. That's fun. That's cool. It's very cool. Let's get some people making planks, and then we can get them making a brickyard in the manufactory. That'll be lovely. Probably just drop that there once I can move the woodcutter camp, or I could move it now. I could just, like, tell them to, like, go here. Chop that way so I can move it faster. Speaking of doing things faster, what do we got? It's gonna be really hard to get Woodcutter's Song to do anything good. There's no way I can run woodcutters with this high hostility. During the storm, I mean. Friendly relations, trade negotiations. It's like, hey, do you want to do trading? If you want to do trading, I've got you. Otherwise, I don't at all. I think this is holding off. Obsidian Runestone is nice. It completely counters leakage, which is awfully handy. Just a little bit of comfort. But like, trade negotiations makes a lot of trading orders a lot easier. It might be worth sitting on it until I see my orders, and if I see a couple of trade orders, maybe we'll just do trading this game. Maybe we'll just call it a trading game. Which is fun, I haven't done a trading game in a while. It can be lucrative. Kind of feels ironic that I'm gonna go full merchant on a game where I'm siding with spectral ghosts that wish to kill the Merchants Guild, but you know. No one said I had to be consistent. 3 packs or water extraction. This does double the amount of grain I get from gathering nodes, which is not nothing. It's just these packs are very hard to complete early. It's definitely a long-term play. I think I can handle it, though. Water extraction's a lot easier, but I think the long-term play is okay. Quick packaging. Okay, well that's just actually impossible, so. Thanks for nothing. I guess we'll take some parts for the future. Man, that would have been so good. How impossible is it? How impossible is it? 6 crop packs. I'll need 18 roots. Doable. Can make 6 packs of provisions. That only takes 12 eggs. That's pretty easy. Building materials is nigh on impossible, though. Although if I get enough copper ore from the trees, it might be doable. I would have to, like, get them all started immediately with 2 people working on it. Like, immediately. That's real dangerous. But it does, like, make the trade goods coming from the post really, really efficient, and I get trade good packs too. This would mean my vague plans for a trading game would go crazy. Joyful frogs, huh? I shouldn't have opened this. Why am I opening this? 22. Basically impossible. If I got everyone housed and favored them, I would have 15, and that's not even close. So I guess we do trade routes. I guess I am leaning hard into this, huh? Alright. Trade negotiations would make me a lot of money. Friendly relations would get me a lot of global resolve, which I think might actually be more important long term. This is retroactive, though. I can take it whenever. I say, foolishly suggesting that it'll just come up whenever. Still. What if I just did that? Okay, so what next for us then? Get you making the makeshift post. As soon as one of these planks are done, we'll pull these guys out, put them in there. Get all of them working on quick packaging. Hopefully we find enough copper ore that we can just finish all that up. It's gonna be tight, but you know, maybe it'll also just be fine. You never know. Giving up a lot of our initial food means I'm definitely going to have to get the eggs from here pretty quickly. So I'd best do that. At the very least, set up for it. Nothing needs building right now, really, so let's get you making planks. The faster we can get the brickyard existing, the better. In fact, the brickyard can exist. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Clearly. Of course, to make bricks I need clay. Well, I've got plenty of clay. I can give up some initial clay for bricks to ensure I get the delivery done. And maybe I'll get lucky and this guy will just give me a lucky ×2 and everything will be just kind of work out. Right, my dude, you're gonna give me a ×2. Right, just ×2 it and then we laugh. Oh, well, I'll have such a big laugh if you ×2 it. Fudge. Alright. Well? Unfortunate. I mean, you're still doing useful stuff, but small issue is I don't have enough copper ore yet. I need 2 more. Do we have 2 more in the camp? We do. Okay. Okay, that should, in theory, get to the post in time enough to make the last building material pack. And then we're golden. Bring it in. Good. That'll be the last building material pack we need. And then this guy just needs to start on our last crop pack, and then we're good. Good, good, excellent. Alright. Don't want to have them make any more than is necessary right now. But it seems that things are not a disaster yet. Cool. Love that. Speaking of disasters, though, I am going to need housing up very quickly. Because the storm's coming, and we're sitting on a nice, giant mess of extra hostility that we have no way of dealing with. Timed orders ready. Heck yes. We did it. Shabam. Alright. Extra 1 person. For everybody. That's good. They will come in quite handy. Let's get a beaver on the woodcutter camp. Probably a silly idea to make the 3 packs right now. Even though this became much more efficient and much better, I think we want to hold off on that. Hold off on that until we are a little bit more established. Okay, so I need a lot of bricks, which we're working on. But probably not fast enough for that, so do that. I do need fabric. Only a little bit. I just need 3 fabric. So let's get somebody else making fabric here. Probably gonna put people on the small trappers camp, although 3 builders right now feels like a good idea anyway. Might just leave them to do that. What do we unlock? Interesting. Sure do love giving me oil buildings one after another, huh? Cooperage would be pretty okay. Provisioner would be okay. Press would be okay. Press does open up flour, I guess. Flour is going to be a big thing for almost everyone in this settlement, which I guess I want to lean into. I don't like the press for flour production. It's very inefficient, but it does exist, and that's better than everything else. Maybe I'd want to take Provisioner then? Do I care about the oil? The oil can come in real handy, is the only thing. I started with 30 though, and that's enough to take care of a Glade event, which is what I really care about. Just take Provisioner. Are the packs of provisions actually good? 4 turns into 3 versus 6 turns into 5. Okay, yeah, that's better in the makeshift post just makes it better. So then that's just for 2-star flour. Probably the press then, so that I get oil as well as flour, I guess. Cooperage also still tempting because I can put beavers in there and they can make efficient coats, which sounds great to me. Little superfluous on the barrels, but I also could make packs of luxury goods. I mean, the coats do fulfill the whole don't lose thing. It's not like we're ready to make biscuits. We're not ready to make any of this. Yeah. These are not very helpful. I really needed plank production from one of these. Yeah. Take the cooperage, open up trade good packs, because I guess that's a thing we're doing. Over. Get our last shelter we need down. We have 14 people, so in theory, I could be upgrading the hearth. In theory. More people have arrived. Lovely. The fabric might be helpful, but also maybe we want to get the food so we don't die. Probably that, when I put it that way. Okay. Do I keep a frog on the hearth? Maybe. Could actually put a beaver on the hearth and I wouldn't mind it. Save us some wood. Rather than get faster newcomers. It's not like I don't have things for people to do. In fact, I have some pretty important things for people to do.
Ooh.
Though once again, I do need to, like, have all these buildings up yesterday. So probably want to keep everybody working on that for now. Five builders should ensure at the very least the shelters get up in time for the storm. Hello, hello, unsleepy winter. Welcome in. How long have I played the game? Since early access? So, a long time. It's definitely one of my favorite games. Given how much I played it, which is a lot. Like, a lot. Just got into it last week. Well, I hope you enjoy the journey. Upgrades are important. Let me just tell you that right away. Alright, we have hit the storm, which is a little bad. There's no possible way we live at 3. Ooh, and we can't get below 2. That's terrible. You enjoying it more than you thought you would? Yeah, it's really gripping. I love the lore, and the gameplay is also very good. I sometimes wish settlements could go longer, but you know, it's also a little silly to do that because it's in a good spot. Very worried about not being able to go below 2. For this reason? Yeah. For that reason. Hmm. You'd have to do 10 upgrades after your first try. Well, that's gonna be a big help. Oh boy. I can burn a little wood during the first storm, but I gotta find a much better longer-term solution to this. Because Desecrator's a thing, and I don't want to kill everybody with it. What's your guys' problem? I've run out of rocks. That's fair. Do we have enough to build this? Yes, good. Well, then we're fine. So let's get some fabric made. We don't need a lot of it. We don't need dye right now either. In fact, I just kind of need planks. Maybe I get another workstation down and make a ton of planks. That feels weirdly like what I need to do. All the camps are filled. We've got as many woodcutters as we can. Food's sort of kind of okay if you squint at it. I'm gonna wait till beavers are capped out on happiness and then stop burning wood. I don't want to get up to 90 here, otherwise people die. That'd be bad. Okay, frogs are mostly fine now. Favor the beavers for a little bit. Do I have enough planks to get them good housing? Not even remotely close to that. Frogs? The frogs are upset. But I was depending on your very slow resolve reduction to carry me through a while. Man, this is dangerous. I don't like starting with an absolute truckload of extra hostility. It's real bad. Yep, beavers are leaving again. Back to sacking wood and pulling woodcutters. Very dangerous. Sure would love it if the storm ended before someone gets killed. I mean, I'd rather them leave instead of getting killed. Not that there's any mechanical difference whatsoever, but in my heart there's a difference, and that's important to me. I think we're like past the danger zone at least. I can favor the beavers and that should get us to the end of the storm. And then we're just good. Kind of. Until next year. Then next year is going to be a disaster. But until then, everything's fine. Probably you not building planks. We're out of wood completely. Oh. What do you know? Strength in numbers might save me a lot of people. Like, that's already 14% slower resolve reduction. Or resolve drop. It could be quite good. And I'm gonna need to depend on that because I can't really sacrifice anything at the hearth. I guess. Happy Humans is probably not happening. I guess I can do trade connections, so I guess we'll do that. Sure is a great trading game I'm doing, where I have not done any trading yet. Both of these are pretty good rewards. 8 for the Frog Clan, though. Seems okay. Seems good, in fact. Maybe I'll take the good thing. Farlif is also here. He's brought a carpenter, which is nigh on mission critical. Can I get us working on packs and not die? Sort of? Put the dye we're not using into packs. Make some trade goods. We're not going to get to trade connections anytime soon because we're leagues away from luxury goods. But that does not mean we can't do other stuff. We've got plenty of fabric production materials, so I could put that into building material packs. Pardon. Just get 5 of these and be okay with it? Maybe. Let's just open the glade first. Maybe there'll be something great in there, and I'll be super happy I opened it up. Not as great as I was hoping. Okay. I guess we're doing packs of provisions for this guy, and we're gonna get on top of him and go. Did find a stonecutter camp, which is going to be very helpful for brick production. Found some herbs, which is not exactly amazing. We can't eat herbs, not yet at least. Grill exists. It does make copper bars, which there's definitely something to that. But anyway, we have found out that we don't really need Farlif. I don't know. Does he sell a very cheap solution to this? Plant fiber? How much is 10 plant fiber? 250. That's not that bad. What could I really give up, though, is the better question. Because I really want the money. And we can handle this pretty easily with packs. We make them very efficiently. So I should probably just do that. I think I will. Yeah, we'll just do that. And I really want to try to afford the carpenter. But I don't think we're going to for a while, so let's let our stuff accumulate and see where we stand when Farlif leaves. New tools for that. Some ancient tablets, which might be worth breaking open. Purging Fire could be good too. Traders could also be good. Gosh. That's a really good cache to just open up, huh? I might just have to do that with some rocks. There's a good chance I just will. Only a ×1, ×2 this one for me. Just get me a lucky ×2. This pause brought to you by Firelight Leaving. Sell wood, I could sell dye, I could sell the copper ore. Sell all my reeds. Don't really want to sell my planks and fabric, but might be worth doing. This hurts. This hurts a lot. But 2-star planks is like really important. Plus it opens up tools. It is probably just that important. I hate it. Let's be clear. I hate this. But I think that's the right play. Okay. So we will need these planks created, and then we can go ahead and make us a carpenter, which is probably just gonna go right there. Hey, more people. Bring in some food. More frogs is good. Still haven't found any fertile ground, so I'm not super worried about getting humans in yet, so guess we'll take those. Have you work at the stonecutter camp? That would be good. Call it good, I guess. And once this workstation is idle, we make a carpenter. We put our 2 extra beavers into it, and have them make efficient planks. Delicious efficiency. We have the planks for it. We don't have the fabric for it, which is kind of funny. That's not what I'm used to being low on. Where's all of our fabric? It's just not been delivered. Okay. Stop working on that one, deliver the fabric so that we can get the carpenter done as soon as possible. And I guess we'll be making luxury goods in here, which is lovely. And I'm sure someday we will do that. Looking forward to that day. That day, granted, is definitely not here yet. How we do it on packs. Still missing 2. Okay. Unfortunate. Maybe I should have somebody else making that. Helping out. But it's not super critical. Also, I should be moving the harvester's camp because they ran out of stuff over there. So putting them closer to the nodes is a good idea. Rebuilding this to start making copper bars is also a good idea. I could make tools. Well, I am pretty sure I'm dedicated to opening that up. The ancient tablets will reduce hostility, which is a big deal. It's like too big a deal to ignore. Okay. That's done. As soon as he's delivered these 6, we're good. Let's ride the Kelpie. And honestly, keep making packs because I want to get some trading done. Because that's a thing we need to be doing. Right now just looking for good trades, the end. I guess reads. I guess. Packs are delivered, the event is going. We're gonna have a lot of inefficiency this year because we're gonna have a lot of people not doing anything. We're gonna have to deal with it. So let's get this trading post out of the way. It's free to move. You guys are gonna run out of wood there pretty soon, so let's get you over here. Do I slap down a warehouse right now? It's actually a good idea. I can always tear it down and rebuild it later. And I do need to get here real darn quick. Welcome back, Sleepy Winter. I could pull some from the harvesters camps and start making bricks again, which would be probably wise. I also need some building material packs. I'd also love to be making crop packs too, but I'm worried about our food. Like, a lot. Like, a lot. But it could work. You can't move the trading post paths or water collector? Well, the paths can't be moved. Nor can the water collector, but yeah, the trading post could just be moved. It's right here. You can click this button or just hover over it and hit M on your keyboard. Alright. Got some charmed folks. Unfortunate. Everybody look at the Kelpie. Oh, the Kelpie, it's so pretty. Oh, we love the Kelpie. It's amazing. Yeah, in the last patch they made it so you can move houses for free, which is just so nice. It's so very nice. I really could use a builder and somebody in the brickyard. But maybe I'm okay. Was there a change before? Yeah. Houses took 5 wood to move, and so did the trading post, but now it's just free, so I appreciate that change. It's true, 5 wood is not too bad, but when you can't afford it, it feels really bad. Alright, this is almost be done. We're gonna get away with only 4 people taking a break from work, which is pretty nice. Me not starting it until we had the packs ready, and them only having to take 1 trip from the warehouse to the event helped a lot, I think. Hopefully we can get these beaver houses made before the storm hits. We've got a lot of planks, maybe even enough to afford the houses. Just need some builders, and, you know, they're unfortunately all busy staring at the Kelpie and being like, oh my god, the Kelpie, it's so pretty. Guess maybe it would be smart to pull a harvester. Just so that I have some building going on. Not sure the cannery is the best pick either. But I might really need the paste to make the frogs happy this storm because we're in a pickle. Oh yeah, I forgot you can make egg biscuits now. Kelpie is done. Everybody's going back to work. Thank God. Let's get our new stuff. Workshop's obsolete. Monastery's not terrible. Religion and leisure hits a lot of what we need, and a large reduction in hostility is certainly welcome. Herbalist camp also very good, so that I can actually collect these herbs. We can make a lot of pie with those herbs, which, well, biscuits with those herbs, which is definitely not nothing. Ain't not nothing. Wait, did I not take any flour? Right, I did eschew the flour production buildings because they sucked. Okay, well, that's awkward. I guess we take the monastery. Build it as soon as possible. The hostility reduction might end up being way more critical than I want to admit. Yeah, it might just. Alright. Yeah? I guess that's that for the moment. Have we made any packs of building? We have. Okay, good. That'll let me get a frog in a house, which is good. Hopefully these two finish dragging the amber from the event to the warehouse soon, so I can get some more builders running. Oh good, more people. Probably just more frogs, because they make resolve reduce slower, and that's where I'm at. Yeah, sure is where I'm at. Yeah, we still got plenty of rocks. Could probably afford to make a bunch of bricks. That'll be okay. I also want to bash this open with somebody, so you, congratulations on your promotion / demotion. I don't know what you were doing before. I'm going to assume this is a good thing for you. Oof. I think we could just let it go for the moment. Then again, I do want, like, everybody building right now, so we'll get as low as we can. That ain't low enough, buddo. Buckaroo. You're in a little bit of trouble. People are indeed mad. Oh, and that's all all the available food, too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Guess we got what we got then. Boy. I sure am a lot more reluctant to use our eggs on provision packs now. Well, I did want to break into this glade quickly. I guess we're just gonna deal with it? Question mark? What's the P6 next to the skull? That is the difficulty level I'm playing at. It's Prestige 6, which is where I'm most comfy playing. frog house real quick. In fact, let's upgrade multiple frog houses so that they're all in a house. There we go. That helps slightly. Just did your first pioneer level today. Let me tell you what. It ain't about... Skill will do a lot, but like... The thing you need the most is upgrades. Let's just be clear about that. Alright. We can delay them leaving for a bit. But I really do not want to hit Desecrator and get people killed. So I'm gonna watch this, I'm gonna watch this number tick up slowly. And when it gets close to 90, we're going to stop burning wood. Well, actually, we're all capped out on happiness, so I may as well stop. May as well stop and start making some paste so the frogs are happier. Even if we got another beaver house down, it would not make the beavers happy. One human house would solve my human problem, though, so I might want to do that. Favoring is unavailable because the hearth... No, the hearth isn't being corrupted. Why isn't this working? Because you're at 0 even with that? Oh no. Oh no. Well, that's bad. It's quite poor. I think it's just lose people time. I don't want to get them killed with the Desecrator thing, so... We lose one person, we go down to Hostility 2, and that's it. Oh, we don't go down to Hostility 2. That's rude. Oh, I was really hoping it would go down further than that. Oh, no. Alright. Okay, well, we lost 2 people. It could be worse. It's not like they died, they just left because everything sucked. But did everything suck, or were they giant pansies? You know, these are the questions. They sucked. Yeah, exactly. Glad we agree. I should check trade routes again. Clay, maybe. My clay is currently limited to, what little we can glean off of this, and I would like to keep some around for pottery just in case I want to dip into pickled goods and wine and ale. So maybe I don't do that immediately. It's also relinquished the cloth so we can finally make this warehouse over here. It's an okay place for it. Alright. Alright. As soon as the storm ends, we got a motor to this glade. Alright. Chop right into there. In fact, I should probably have both woodcutters doing that. Yep. Chop right into there. Finish the warehouse as soon as you can. Let's see what benefits we're getting. A little bit of hostility reduction certainly wouldn't be bad. I'm not sacrificing any more resources, so Fiery Wrath doesn't do anything. Generous Gifts could be okay. From the Ashes is okay. Think anything that lowers hostility right now is good? Sure does feel that way. Alright. Zorg! What do you got for me? A brewery. Making porridge. That would be pretty darn good. So would the ranch. Those are both really good. We're not getting any mushrooms this game unless we find a greenhouse, so that's not as good. But I certainly wouldn't say no to 2-star porridge, because then we can turn those herbs into something. Not that we can gather them, but, you know, let me dream. Ranch would be okay. It would at least give us a way to turn our reeds into food. Is that more important than porridge? Maybe? It's kind of hard to say. Am I like at the point where I might have to consider buying food? That sucks. The wildest dreams is 2-star porridge. Yeah. Porridge is a rare commodity out here in the wilds. I think I'll buy the brewery. I might have to buy, like, food. Which I hate doing, but might be a good idea. Will any of these go off before Zorg leaves? One of them will. Exactly one. I guess that's worth it. Turn in 3 packs now? I guess. Only reason I wouldn't is if I want to keep hostility high, or impatience high to lower hostility, which might be a good idea, but then again, more efficient cloth is good. Don't want to delay too much on that. I'm going to be doing this kind of as a matter of course, so probably just click Hasty Explore. I do love me +1 to planks and bricks. That helps a lot, but this is also a lot of bricks and fabric to give up. But I'm gonna be just doing this. And I like the thought of things that just finish by themselves. This is a tough choice. Wine and 2-star pickle goods is awfully nice. So are +1 to bricks and planks, though. Can upgrade a geyser pump pretty easily. Does the monastery still do leisure? It does, and I just got a brewery. I guess basic rights is the play then. Get wine, pickled goods, make the beavers happy. Yeah. Click that button. Make you make slightly more efficient cloth. Hey, I forgot Twitch extensions enabled. Welcome to the village. Or the forest, I don't know. You can help or hurt me, it's up to you. What are your problems? We have no dye whatsoever. Because we have not chopped any trees during the storm, so we ran out of dye instantly. Which is fair. Cannot deny is very fair. Let's get back to there then. Where can I put you people? Kinda nowhere. It's a little awkward. Throw the humans in the monastery, get that built faster, lower hostility, just to feel better about ourselves. What's this? Insects. That is a very, very good price for it. Holy butts, that's a good price. Am I in a position to be selling food? Sort of? We'll just buy some food from Zorg, it's fine, and then we're gonna find all the food we ever need in here, because I say so. Thank you for absolutely screwing with my zoom in autosave, appreciated that. blight post exists now. That's good. We did need to not die to blight at some point. Zorg is leaving. Okie dokie. What do I do? Do I buy the ranch and turn my plentiful reeds and plant fiber into food? How doable is that? How much pain am I going to have to go through to afford that? Is a very pertinent question. I could sell the tablets, but that's minus 20 hostility I'm giving up, essentially. Could sell a bunch of fabric. Oof. All my reeds, that feels terrible. Sure feels absolutely heinous. How many parts am I getting still? I've got like 13 parts coming. Maybe that's okay. Maybe this is fine. It hurts my soul, so we're all clear. That hurt me. That hurt me on an emotional level. But it might be fine. What other games do I stream? I stream Warframe, for the most part. Other than that, it's mostly Against the Storm, to be honest. Alright, we have 4.5 minutes to break into there. That's not a lot of time. It's like kind of anti a lot of time. It's like not enough time remotely at all, period. Let's get a warehouse built there. Going to need to salvage parts for it, but that's fine and expected. Can I salvage it from anything else? I guess I don't use the trapper's camp right now, given that we uncovered no food. No food, no fertile ground in this particular... Oh, God. Hey, thank you for the follow. Glad the confetti still works. Hoo boy. Oh boy. I guess we praise the sun here. The chest of ancient tablets is going to be very, very, very handy, and I can turn the herbs into food. So that seems like a good idea. The monastery is practically going to exist too. That's excellent. How are we doing here? Still need to produce planks. That's fine. Yeah. Alright. Sir, I need you to, well, maybe both of you, go praise the sun. I definitely need somebody building, though. Who can build? I guess somebody in the brickyard. I don't need this many bricks produced. It's actually kind of an overproduction. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fair. Alright. Now for this nonsense. We must be as efficient as possible. And I've already screwed up the efficiency. Must be as efficient as possible getting to this glade. So 2 wide, going down that far. We have enough of all that stuff to get it done. You, sir, I need you to deliver that fabric so the warehouse gets built, and I need the warehouse to be top priority. For our one builder. Hey, one builder. What do you mean you're overworked? Shut up and come build this warehouse. Like, now. Immediately. Granary produces pickled goods, which is kind of cool. Artisan produces coats, which I don't need. Distillery produces incense. The incense could actually be very helpful. Wanna unfollow? You wanna follow and unfollow just to see that again? I would activate it if I had a hotkey for it, but I do not. Could start making tools, I guess. But I only have like 1 cache. Eh, that's something. Ain't not nothing. Okay. Warehouse is being built. That's going to save our woodcutters a truckload of time. Food seems awfully good. Yeah, I like people bringing in food. What? Why am I so interested in food? Don't worry about it. Come on in, guys. Everything's fine. Nothing is wrong. And no, I'm not selling food right now for reasons that you shouldn't worry about. I might not make Hasty Explorer if I don't break into a much closer glade. Uh-oh. 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 Oh. Oh, this is a bad idea. Just so we're all clear, what I'm doing is a bad idea. But it might just be the idea I have to go with. Which is a little bit worrying. Right, we can turn copper ore into dye, and that way we can make more paste. Which... I don't know how people feel about copper-based paste, but it's food, and they'll eat it, so... I guess deal with it. It's mostly meat. Get like 5 woodcutters. If I had the parts, I'd consider it. But I don't. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to get in there. It's gonna be tight. Gonna be real tight. Alright, what do we find? We found a totem. Totem of Denial, which is minorly hard to take care of. But only minorly. We can make some... does the brewery exist yet? No, it does not. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping the brewery existed. We can, however, make some wine out of reeds. Make 30 of that and we're good. So, yeah. Make some pottery in the brickyard. Make that a priority. Make the wine a priority, I guess. Can't really delay that for very long. You make pottery. You help with the cannery. Yeah. Once the wine's done, we'll pour some wine on this and we'll get the Totem of Denial rocking. Going to... wish I could track the wine, but I can't. Do I turn in Hasty Explorer? Makes better pipes, get me a bunch of pipes, gets me a blueprint. The blueprint might be the thing that pushes me over to get that. Because that could be a game changer. Like, for example, if I found a forager's hut, I could get these roots, and we would be in, like, way better shape. So, yeah, I think on the off chance that gives me a forager camp, I take it, and we'll see what we get. The temple. Normally this is amazing, but with Desecrator, I can't use it. Well, I can, but it would kill people, which is generally not the route I try to take. One more Star Biscuits and Skewers we can't use, that sucks. The market is... like, Market Kirks is strong. Increasing your capacity for carrying by 10 is actually kind of huge for efficiency, like all over the place. No one needs treatment though, and we've already got Ale, which makes that a very weak pick. I do have enough amber to re-roll it. Do I just re-roll it? I think I re-roll it. We need something better. We need to not die. Herbalist Camp helps us not die. Stamping Mill for flour and copper bars also helps a lot. We could actually get biscuits rolling. That ain't bad. Both of those are pretty great, actually. The herbs are turned to porridge. Wouldn't do anything for the beavers. The flour could turn to biscuits, which would do something for the beavers. I like the 2-star copper bars, too. This is a lot of herbs I'm not getting if I don't pick the Herbalist Camp. What would I turn into flour? That's a more pertinent question. Roots? Where am I getting the roots from? That's... There's the thing, Chris. Yeah, you could turn stuff into flour, but what are you going to turn into flour, Chris? You haven't found any fertile ground yet. Because the closest one's over here in a frickin' Forbidden Glade, and you've gotten very unlucky everywhere else. So what's your plan here? I guess the Herbalist Camp is the pick. So we have something to turn into porridge, get a couple of berries and some plant fibers, and that'll keep us going. Our plan is to scrape by and barely live. So that's cool. We like that. How are we doing here? 2 minutes to break into that glade. It's going to continue to be very tight. I am uncomfortable with how tight that will be. But it's fine? Question mark. Maybe? It could be fine. We don't know it's not fine. I need to do another trade route, so I may as well send that. Call it a day. It's possibly fine. Exactly. In many ways, it could be fine. So I don't have to worry about it. How are we doing on wine? We have no wine. We have no wine and none of it's being produced because the pottery hasn't been created yet. Okay, well, good to know, I guess. Could get a mine for some salt. The salt can turn into biscuits and paste. Do I have the parts for that? Yes, I do. Okay. That's an idea, then. That's something that could help our situation. And I'm all about helping our situation and not dying. It's down here. 1 minute to get in there, huh? One minute to chop 2 trees. Will it happen? Who knows? It's your problem. We are capped on planks. That is great to hear. Go help build. Actually, one of you go into the Blight Post and start making Purging Fire so we don't die to Blight. That'd be a good idea. You never reached the Golden Era before? Area what is? Oh, this is a quest that came out last patch, actually. Where is it? It's not here. Okay, so the quest is... There's not a thing for it. Anyway, the quest was, at the very start of the game, a treasure stag appeared and ran to this glade that was the furthest dangerous glade from my settlement. And I had a half an hour to get into this glade. So, yeah. I have to break into this glade before half an hour goes to find the treasure stag so I can complete the quest. And then I will have completed the quest. And then I just have to not die. Easy. There he is, the spectral stag, a truly rare sight. A spectral treasure stag, lured to this place by the lingering anguish of mortal souls. Those who manage to find it will be rewarded with a special treasure. I like the sound of that. The golden treasure stag will share some of its riches with you if you release it, or we could catch it. We will take all of its treasure, but the forest will curse us for robbing one of its ancient spirits, which sounds bad. Specifically, it sounds like more hostility, which I absolutely can't handle. So we're a gift of gratituding this. What will it give us? Money. I like money. And a small artifact that is +1 to resolve. Not bad at all, actually. And we found another totem. This one doesn't take anything we can make, which is bad. Is there any incense, scrolls, or resin in the caches? No. Okay. Also a bunch of eggs we can't collect because I don't have an upgraded trapper's camp. But we did find fertile ground. Can finally make use of the herb garden. We can grow roots, and that is gonna be something. Okay. The warehouse exists. I think I can destroy this one now. And sure does feel like I make a hearth over here and basically just make this its own settlement. Maybe even pull it closer to the fertile ground. Might be a good idea. Probably is a good idea. Put that there in the warehouse over here. In fact, I just tore down a warehouse, so I have the ability to make another. Just like right there, where it's maximally efficient. I am a big proponent of maximally efficient things. And as for this, I guess we're just going to cross our fingers and hope a merchant comes in with some luxury goods. Because I can't do anything about this right now. Which is bad. But maybe it'll be fine for reasons. Okay. It's time to turn some of our plentiful reeds into meat, so we can keep making paste. Or do I want to make them into eggs? It is actually more efficient to turn them into eggs. Not as efficient with time, but it's more food efficient, which I'm very worried is something I need to consider a lot. Are we gonna run out of reeds? Boy, that would be truly awful if I did. Sure looks like I'm getting close to that. Oh no, there's an absolute truckload up here. Okay, we're good. We're good on reeds. I never have to worry about it. Porridge exists now. It's something I can use the herbs for and the water for. Makes a bunch of people happy, which is excellent. You get in there, start making us some porridge. That'll be lovely. That will be super fantastic. I could turn in pottery, but I need that for wine, dang it. Like, we need to make the wine really fast, guys. I put it as not top priority for a reason. We had to perform the ritual before the storm lasts twice as long and everything else lasts a quarter as long. The amount of nodes I have for stuff is insane. The game hates you and you struggle to find any nodes. Well, I don't know what to tell you. There's open enough glades, you'll find enough stuff. Of course, I can't like collect any of it because it's all 2-star stuff, which is making the game a lot harder, but what does one do? I should swap to a beaver on the hearth. It feels like it is well past time for that. I don't need more people. I've already brought in enough newcomers to where the hostility is going to start being a very large worry. And I'd rather that not be a very large worry. Did I mean to put that there? Sort of. Kind of meant to put it there, which I guess I can solve right now. Can just not do that. Alright, so where are we at? Level 3 hostility, which is high. But maybe it'll be okay. If we're lucky. Let's just get you guys making a bunch of porridge. Very worried about the beavers right now. Boy, I should have made the cooperage a long time ago, huh? Don't know why I hadn't made that before. I guess because we were using all of our dye and other stuff. Yeah, no, that was fair. It's a good reason I did that, but also, How's the wine coming along, guys? We have made enough. Barely. We have enough purging fire so we won't die to blight, so that's good. Hey, we might actually be okay. Right. The wine's getting delivered. It's good. I should start the totem then. As soon as this stuff's made, we deliver it and everything's hunky-dory. I don't want to overproduce dye or fabric, so I guess you get to just sit there and do nothing for a bit. Sure seems like it. I could pipe up the cooperage and make the beavers in there super happy. Doesn't solve the problem, but it made them a little bit happier. And that's something. If I could complete the mine, that'd be nice, but I don't have the parts for it. I need to get rid of the warehouse to have the parts for it. Favoring's blocked because the hearth's being corrupted. Right. Oh, Spend 4 pipes, put them in the makeshift post, make them happy. I do have 42 pipes. I think that's a cost I can bear to take. Okay. That'll work. You know, barely, but it works. So nobody building. So we're capped on pottery and bricks. That's good, I guess. Make this warehouse a priority so we can tear down this one and then build the mine. We're efficient. Hi. Lovely to have you. Maybe come in a bit later, though. We're busy with not dying, currently. But, you know, once we're done not dying, I'll be happy to bring you in. When so many Glades game trolls you and then people get mad because they're starving. Yeah, you can, like, run into the game kind of just giving you the middle finger on food. That's why I, like, even if it's a bad idea, I always start with a fertile ground building. It's one of the upgrades you can get. And I do like that a lot. Sometimes the game just does not want you to live. Or more specifically, it's gonna force you to open up a lot of stuff that you might rather not open, but you're gonna have to. There's so many buildings. I mean, yeah, I bought a couple of blueprints. That's what happens. Hey, we're getting some coats in. We can have these beavers do something useful. Crazy. Was that cosmetic stuff? Oh yeah, this is all cosmetic stuff. Most of it I unlocked through achievements. And these were very important to me, because I want to have a bunch of pretty things to make my settlement pretty. The end. Alright, what's our cornerstone now? Rebellious Spirit. I don't think I'll be getting very high global resolve this game, or impatience this game, so I probably won't get much of that. Alarm bells is something. Don't need drizzle water, so cooking steam doesn't do much. Urban planning could do something. It's the longest I spent on one round before. You mean like one game? I've had games go to like year 13. If you go that long, you tend to have problems. Like big problems. You generally want to finish the game as fast as possible to give yourself as many villages as you can before the Blightstorm hits. I think this is a reroll. Rooty Ground or Stormwalker Tax. Interesting. This does make harvesting and planting a lot slower, which makes a herb garden a lot worse. But this does double my wood production, which is a big thing. Stormwalker tax also could be a thing. If I spent all my money, which I just might with the totems here, it'd basically be free. In fact, it wouldn't just basically be free, it would be free. I forgot about the totem entirely. How's that going? It's gonna go off in time. Good. Thank God. Sother has also arrived to give me some amber. Or to give me, some resin, excuse me. And I can spend that on this totem. So, incense, tea, oil, scrolls, resin. You have tea, you have resin, you don't have oil, you don't have scroll, you don't have incense. So what's cheapest? They are equally expensive. Okay, I guess we'll be fancy and buy tea. Cool. I love being fancy. A little bit of purging fire too, it's fine, yeah. That will extend the duration of the drizzle. That sounds good. Oh no, I can't. No! Don't do that. Don't make it so I have to sell more stuff to you. It's rude. I could afford that. Wait, why did I make so much wine? I've already got enough wine. I forgot to turn it off. Gosh darn it. I'm so good at the game. I am just really good at video games. Right, I never did get any flour because I have no way of getting flour. Because I need food more than I need that. Well, actually, I can do herb garden stuff now. Anyway, I spent all my money. I could take Stormwalker attacks for free, very easy. Rooty Ground might actually be better though. That much wood is very nice, but usually that's really good because I sacrifice a lot of wood. What would I use this much wood for? What would I use this much wood for? Planks for packs of building materials to sell? I guess. It's not nothing. It's not a bad idea, but free money? It's free money either way. This is probably more money, and I can mitigate the downside. Yeah, let's do that. Your longest run was 8, but you're usually 5 through 6. 5 through 6 is pretty darn good. Like, I'm very happy if I can finish a game in that amount of time. Huh. +2 to porridge production, or faster traders. Those are both, like, fine. Is the grain? Sure. Anyway. Let's get my woodcutters back to work before I completely space out on it again. And you guys are going to take our tea and perform the ritual. What's the ritual and why did I dip my voice and make it sound scary? Don't worry. You shouldn't worry about any of that. Trapper's Camp. Oh. That could provide me a great deal of eggs. Right? I uncovered a bunch of eggs. Yeah, down here. That would be a lot of eggs. I would no longer have to put somebody on the ranch. That sure sounds awesome to me. That sounds downright good. I do need some more parts, but I can just tear down a camp I'm not using. And I sure do have one of those. He lied. I'll need to tear down this woodcutter camp. I do want to empty it first, granted. You. Empty that out so I can tear down the camp, and also the warehouse so I can make another camp. What do you mean inefficient? How dare you question me? Sother is leaving. I do have some money. Could reduce fuel consumption. Could buy some pipes. Could buy some herbs to turn into food. I've got plenty of herbs now, though. I don't need to do that. I have 18 villagers with leisure. I can't do that until I get more beavers than humans, so I shouldn't bother buying booze. Let's just get the techniques of the Firekeeper. Make our fuel consumption super duper efficient. Sounds good to me. We can package up these luxury goods and work on trade connections. That sounds fine to me. So we could turn some of our pottery into trade goods too and finish that. Yeah? Yeah, that seems okay. Need to get somebody on the herbalist camp soon-ish. Oops, I forgot this guy. Dang it. Okay, well. He's delivering the last of the wood, then I tear that down. Then we're good. Okay. There we go. Tear that down. Hey, this completed. We get a nice +3 to global resolve, which is super good. Super duper good. So that's torn down, which means we have enough parts for the trappers camp, and why don't you two just go do that? This'll get done in time, we won't even lose our roads. Everything's going well. Let's get a hearth down here now. Basically want to make this place entirely autonomous. Sell berries? Probably not. Probably don't want to sell my very precious food right now. Okay, you're both doing nothing because we have no herbs. Well then, I got a new job for you. Very precious. Okay, well, you know, one sleepy winter, I really appreciate you being here, but I'm gonna have to ban you for that one. Sorry, it's the rules. This pun was unfortunately too painful for me to let you live. You understand. I'm kidding. I have made far worse puns. We're out of rocks, my god. I'm pretty happy collecting the sea marrow. Also happy collecting the rocks down here. Sea marrow does sell very well, and I could get some more ancient tablets out of that. Speaking of ancient tablets, I need to make the archaeology office. I have forgotten about that entirely. Be right back. Yeah, we'll see about that. See if I even let you back in after that absolute nonsense. Reminding myself what I picked up here. I have a vague memory of taking something that made copper bars, but I don't seem to have it anymore. I probably took something else over it that was necessary at the time. I'm just gonna trust my previous self. Previous me tends to have things under control. That's a lie. He never has anything under control. He's really bad at that. We have herbs. Please make porridge again. Make lots of it. Still no way of making flour. You guys are just making paste, which is fine. Could use one of you in the brickyard. We're running low on planks, so I need somebody in the carpenter. I also need somebody in the makeshift post to work on all of our other stuff. But this is done. We lost 50 hostility, which is great. Let's put down some more housing down here. Gonna need some more beaver housing as well. So just make a little housing district over here. Little cozy housing district. Why are you not being built? You are out of planks entirely. Good to know. Put someone else in the carpenter. Might be a wise plan. Yeah. Yeah, and you don't need to be in the ranch anymore because we are going to get a lot of eggs from these guys. Right next to a warehouse, soon it'll be next to a hearth. They won't ever have to travel all the way back here to take a break. It'll be great. We'll love it. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. If I keep saying it, it'll be true. Two builders sounds good right now. I do have a lot of stuff that needs to exist. Now we're getting roots, which is excellent. Because we can eat those. Now I don't have to worry quite as much about dying to starvation. In fact, we should be pretty good with all of the stuff we have already. Normally I love to overproduce food like crazy, but I don't need to. I want to, but I don't need to. I might break into these glades next year, just because they're there and they're going to be in the way of this hearth, and I want to. And that's it. I can fast forward a bit. Oh, I should look if there's a good trade or two. Reeds? We do have a lot of them. We do have a lot of them. And it's a good price. Well, goodish. It's good enough. I am looking for trade routes worth 12, which means I should have done one more on that, but, you know, that would have taken forethought. I can't have forethought, I'm a VTuber. Ooh, I could get some happiness out of these guys. Or some reputation. Some resolve happiness. Which is definitely worth doing. Speaking of things that are worth doing, I should be upgrading these frog houses now that I have some water. Because I would love to get some free building materials. Well, building material packs. But, same difference. Might have been a little late for that, but whatever. Better late than never. Presumably. Herb Garden is idle, but whatever. It's about to be storm. They'll want to get that done soon anyway. Sir Renwald Redmane, hello. You have brought me a great deal of stuff. Allow me to sell you a bunch of sea marrow. Am I gonna get it money before you leave? No, I am not. All three of these would be really nice. Tavern for the ability to do wine, brewery just to make the brewery way more efficient. Bigger pans for better biscuits. I mean, we'll try. I don't know how close we'll get, but we'll try. He'll stick around for a while. Maybe I'll get more sea marrow to sell him. It could happen. boy, do I ever lack planks. Wish I had never taken those beavers off of plank production. But I did. More people, huh? That's dangerous. With me on the cusp of barely being down a hostility level. You are, however, bringing in parts, which makes my eyes light up a bit. So we'll do that. Alright. Storm's arrived. I guess we're pulling all of the woodcutters, so we get down to level 3. But Isabel's here. Export specialization is close to what we're doing. Close enough to take. More beavers who long for the plank mines. I mean, yeah. That's where they're going. They don't yearn for the mines quite as much with the horrors from beneath existing, but, you know, whatever. Alright. This hearth exists. And with its existence... Wait, we can run 4? Is that worth it? Oh gosh. This would cause blood flowers to spawn, which would eat our food, but, like, we're kind of okay on food now. So maybe I could just run full woodcutters during the storm, be crazy, because we have enough coats to get us through the storm, and enough food. Which is a shock, but a good shock. Sir Renwald, hello. What can I sell you? I mean, I guess what I'm selling you. Efficient brewing, make it super duper efficient to make porridge out of. Tavern is also a thought. Dwarf from Moira, that ain't gonna stop me. Yeah, I mean... We're not as hardy as the dwarves from Moira here. It's minus 10 resolve if we work in the mines with that. The things, the nameless horrors, you know, those things. Those normal things. We can get up to 12 here, that sounds good. If I get enough bricks, I will definitely consider doing that one too. Cool. Man, you'd think I would, like, want to build one of these things at some point. But, like, most of them are superfluous. I guess the scrolls would be nice. And the incense. Distillery's probably worth rebuilding. Maybe I should remember that. Could also rebuild the grills, start making some copper bars, make some tools, open the caches, get some points, win the game. It'd just be that easy. In theory, it's not that easy. It's not even close to that easy. Hello, Final Order. Have 10 buildings with rain engines installed in your settlement. Doable. What the heck is this? Zorg's secret ingredient. Gains skewers for every 10 pickled goods produced. Amazing for any settlement that likes skewers, which is not ours. The incense distillery line would be nice, though. builder's tools. I don't have 20 frogs, so I can't have need for brawling fulfilled. I guess it's just builder's tools. Yeah. A blood flower has spawned. Oh goody. Do we clear that immediately? Wait on it a second. We have some idle people. I could easily spare people to do that. Oh, that's why I have no planks. It's all going into building picks. Right, that thing. Just get that cleaned off. It's fine. You are capped on all of that. Okay. Let's turn wine back on. We are going to have to make those luxury goods eventually. Still don't have enough bricks, huh? Where's all our bricks going? Probably into all the buildings I have queued up. Fences around this, because they're pretty. It's comfort decorations. It's all good. Alright, we'll take care of that when we take care of the first one. Ooh, has the Storm Geyser been built yet? God, no. We have no planks. What do you think? In fact, relinquish the planks. We're not doing any fishing. Obsidian runestone would be convenient to have. Just a little extra comfort. We could just re-roll this. Zorg's secret ingredient is back. That's hilarious. Hidden reward's pretty cracked on this map, though. Federal Relations is also back. I will eventually start getting global resolve from that, I'm sure. Just haven't yet. Let's take Hidden Reward. Once the Archaeologist's office is built, I'll be very happy I did that. Not until then, but eventually that will happen, and then I'll be very happy. I could sell some copper, but I don't have enough to hit 12, so we're not going to. The end. What's your deal up here? We are a part short. Where the heck is our one part? I could have sworn I mathed that out correctly. Well, we gotta do one of these then. It's fine. We're basically queued up to do that anyway. Pickled eggs in here. Perfectly fine. Brewery, what's your problem here? Nothing to do, huh? I still only have 17 people. I need 18 leisure to really start churning out ale for use. To really be useful in churning out ale, so probably not that yet. Cooperage, we're capped on coat still. I guess I only need one person in there if we're gonna be sitting capped on it. Manufactory is still chugging along. It's been chugging along for a long time. They've been very diligent. We appreciate that. Another trade route available. Still can't do anything with it. Cutting. There's no trees available. Well, let's go make some trees available, huh? I wanted to pop in there. It's fine. What's a forbidden glade? It's nothing. Alright, we found some people and some salt. Huh. Probably just send them on their way.
Yeah.
Hey, fertile ground. That's great to see. In fact, that's exceptionally good to see. And Fishman Outpost. Oh boy. That's gonna suck up a lot of food. Like, a lot. Oh. Oh. Boy. Well... guess we get it started. I can do precisely nothing about it. Because I'm certainly not going to let everybody has a 25% chance of dying after eating go off. That seems like the wrong thing to let go off. Speaking of things I should be doing, how many packs of building materials do I have? Quite a few. Can make some crop packs, just a few though. I really do only need like 4. So we'll set that to 4. Cannery's going slowly. Probably need another person in there, unfortunately. Bloodflower clone's done. I guess I work on the other one. Guess we just do that. Yeah. Upgrade that. Upgrade house number 2. Probably, yeah, got the water for it. 3, I need 6, that's fine. Good. Trade connections is done now. I just turn that in, right? Get some parts. Faster people. Another good cornerstone. Sure. I should probably turn off luxury and trade goods though, unless I'm like really flush on this stuff. Can I make a dye manufacturing business? Not really. I sort of can with copper ore. Is that like smart? That can't possibly be smart. That feels anti-smart. Anyway, don't need to make luxury goods anymore. We'll just stockpile that nonsense. Turn that in? Yeah. Do it. Another human. Lovely. Okay. I guess that's that for now. Let me make just roots there as well. Till we run out of herbs from here, I think we just want to make roots primarily. That'd be good. That'd be good. It'd be good and smart. Gonna do good and smart things. Sahilda! Hello. What have you brought me? Ooh, you brought me a forager's camp. I wouldn't mind that. Wouldn't mind that at all. Even more reduced fuel consumption? We don't need that. Like, we're really good on that already. Sewing technique, though? It's not bad. Sure. Could also spend some wood to get some food. Just to make sure we're good on that. Given that we're hemorrhaging food like crazy right now. We have a lot of wood. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. Definitely need somebody else in the cannery. I guess you. Congratulations on your promotion. Low on food. Yeah, you're not wrong. What with the fishermen eating literally everything we own. I should speed that up with Sea Marrow. No, I can't, because that counts as sacrificing things in the hearth. And if I do that, people will die. So I probably want to not do that. I imagine my citizens would appreciate me not doing that. The frog houses exist now. Let's upgrade them so more people fit in them. And they're all in houses now. Excellent. Just kill the guys we don't like. I don't think our citizens say that. I think they care for one another. Hey, more people. Did you bring food? Why? Oh, no reason. Don't worry about it. The humans will be very handy to have. Look at them building that herb garden. The rest will throw into the monastery where they're happier. Brewery, cannery needs somebody else. The brewery also could use somebody else. All the humans are currently being efficiently used, so just do that. Put you in the distillery, I guess. Do you need somebody in the blight post? And I'm down to 2 builders, just like that. Isn't that fun? More carrying capacity. This will get me faster Glade event time soon. Once this completes, which is probably worth it, to be honest. We'll do that. Now we want to do this all-important thing. I guess we'll just use some pipes on it. And some sea marrow, because we have a lot of it. Minus 120 hostility. Oh, that feels good. That feels real good. Should also do this, which is questionable. I really don't care about this last one very much. Maybe I long range scan. Or maybe I just save my stuff and don't do any of that. Alright, the fisherman outpost is done. We are no longer hemorrhaging food. And the blood flower's done. No more food hemorrhaging. We did it, guys. We're not going to starve to death. Yet. I mean, ever. We're good. Everything's fine now. You can actually come back over here. We still have a truckload of trees that are crowding our current settlement. I definitely need yeah, I've got people in there. Let's turn on ale. It's well past time we turned ale on. And I can upgrade human houses now, which is very good. So we want our harvest time to decrease, so we can get these things fully harvested. I could pull some houses over there. In fact, I think I will do so. Somehow we have an unhoused frog. Let's fix that. How many people are over here? 28. Ah, yes, of course there's 28, because the frog houses contain way more people than usual. Because I upgrade them, like, religiously, practically. So let's move some housing. Get it over to the new hearth. See if we can't upgrade that one to level 2. It is enough people, just need to put some items down. So, up here. Let's be like, welcome to the herb garden. And we'll put a little bonfire next to the terrifying skull totem. Yeah. Everybody wants to eat next to this terrifying skull totem. Excellent. Alright, clones are gone. All that's good. What do we have now? Small farm would be helpful. So would the rain mill. Then I could actually, like, make flour. Bakery would also be great, but not unless I have the rain mill first. So I guess I take the rain mill. I can just grind roots into flour. Yeah. All of these are worthless. I guess lumber mill, like, is slightly less worthless. But only slightly. So, big ol' reroll. Supplier, weaver, grill. This all sucks. I guess the weaver for boots, but there's so many better places to make boots. That's a big old disappointment, that was. Alright. Start making flour here. So you can have a nice constant supply of biscuits rolling in. I'm gonna have to make another cannery. I have utterly overloaded these guys. Isabel, hi. flame amulets, which sounds awfully great because I could just run woodcutters forever. Then I'll throw you in the mine just because I can, even though it's terrifying. Sure. What do I care? Clear out that mine as fast as we can. Fine. Speaking of being fine, man, those flame amulets did a lot, huh? Look how just incredibly fine we are. It's crazy. You're capped on stuff, but we're using all of it, so, like, stay there anyway. You're still making codes, which I need you to do. You're making dye, which I need you to do. You're making stuff, I need you to do that. It's all good. Could sell wine, I guess. I do need to do trade routes worth 12. That's still the thing I need. Spent all my building material packs, so I can't do Aid for the Frog Clan anymore. But as soon as the storm ends, we'll be able to do it. And then I will. The end. I need somebody rebuilding the grill now. I am going to need some copper bars at some point. So I need metal for tools to do builder's tools. Herb garden's looking good. I guess I can put a road that is asymmetrical. Just to make it more efficient. But once the seam arrow gets collected, boy howdy is that getting re-symmetrified. That's a word. That's a word and you can't tell me otherwise. I need a human for the rain mill. Let's get you there. What's the monastery again? It's leisure and education? Leisure and religion. Yeah, the religion parts make sense. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, that tracks. Alright. If I could get a service building up here, this would be, like, ready to upgrade again. That would be lovely. Hopefully I can look forward to that. Ooh, do I sell these herbs? Probably. Yeah, alright. Not a big fan of that, but it is for an order. And it's also money. And I like having money. So there's a lot going for doing that. How's basic rights going? Fine enough? Still don't have it fully saturated, which unfortunately we need to have it fully saturated for us to, like, get basic rights done, unfortunately. Sir Renwald, hello. You've brought some really good stuff. Like, really good. Kinda want all of it. Do you want, like, all of my seam arrow that I'm not allowed to burn? That sounds good. Faster road travel sounds great. All that's great. Yeah. Thank you. Where do I put it? I guess here's not, like, criminally ugly. I can touch it up later. Woodcutter prayer mushroom seedlings? That does turn into flour, and it's a lot better than roots. Like, a lot better. Can't make beer out of it, but I think mixing up mushrooms with the roots is a good idea. So we'll do that. Age for the Frog Clan is done. Send that. Sounds good to me. Upgrade some more frog houses. They're all upgraded? Oh no. I'm gonna need more frog houses. What a conundrum. What a froggy conundrum. It's not really that bad. Still suck. Anything I can turn in for 12. Sort of. This, I guess. How many more do I need? 2? That clears it. I guess I'll do that then. Okay, that takes care of that order. Leisure's getting fulfilled very slowly. Do you have any booze? I would buy booze. No. Okay, fair enough. You have money. Do I care? Could also buy tools from you. I do need 20 tools. It would be a lot easier than making them myself if I just bought them. You know, it's kind of a given there, I suppose. Yeah, do that. Do that, call it good. We're still producing a ton of planks, but not very fast. Which is weird, because it feels like we should be making them a lot faster, we just haven't yet. Oh well. I really do need to make another cannery. These guys are not going to keep up with paste and biscuits at all, ever. I think I'll make one here. Oh, I really should look into these blueprints. But I want to re-roll the ones I have because they suck. Speaking of stuff that sucks, I kind of want to break into these just to see if there's a Drizzle Geyser somewhere. Thank you again, Autosave, for making my zoom go absolutely insane. We love that. We sure do love that. Okay. This is done. Good. Definitely want to use salt for this, primarily. Could use meat too, that's fine. Make 60, 60, 60. It's all good. Use whatever we've got for biscuits. Yep. Same thing with wine. Yep. Cool. Get to work. Lots to do. Many mouths to feed. It's a good price. I do need some money. We might actually run low on reeds at this point. That'd be hilarious. Oh, there was a Drizzle Geyser right there the whole time. My goodness. Still need more ale. Somebody make that pump so I can make the brewery go faster. More people. So probably make us all unhappy because we'll have a bunch of people without their needs fulfilled coming in, but whatever. It's fine, whatever. How are you doing in here? Makeshift post, fine, yeah. We'll start making copper bars now. Probably should do that.
Buffalo.
Hello to you too. Get some drizzle water going. That way we can pipe up our food manufacturing facilities. Make them much more efficient. Good, good. Finish! Stupid trader outs. Where can I put some decorations? Back here, maybe? I could put a little garden around the... next to the cook station. Why not? And it'd be kind of funny if that actually, like, functioned as a place people could go to eat. That'd be nifty. I would like that. How many more frogs houses do we need? Yet another. What's your deal? Capped on flour. Good. Could make scrolls, but to what end? I have no way of using them. You guys are going to sit in the market just to give us +10 to carrying capacity, and that'll be lovely. Hey, basic rights got done, thank God. Alright, boom. Stop making wine. Here. So we can instead make it in our brand new winery. Your cellar, which is a winery now. Pickle goods are being made elsewhere, that's fine. Yeah, just like... is fine. Still don't have enough money for rerolls! Give me reroll money. I want it. Light rod appearing. Oh well. There's the money. Huh. Clay pit to make sure I never run out of reed and clay. That sounds lovely. So is a greenhouse, but we just got mushroom seeds, so that makes it entirely useless. Yeah? Clay pit, for sure. Looks great. Bakery for pie? Seems like the strongest choice. Clothier would be, like, nice and all, but... pie and bitter biscuits seems really, really good. Guildhouse for luxury and education seems also really, really good. Also gives us 3 global resolve, which is nutty. Brick oven, pantry... Tavern, Explorer's Lodge, none of that does much. I guess the Explorer's Lodge does give me 2 global resolve and opens up brawling, which we will never have. But, you know, in theory it could do something. Okay. Boy, that sure opened up a lot of things. Which I guess makes perfect sense, given how many blueprints I was sitting on and not doing anything with. But apart from that... Okay, now suddenly making all these extra canneries is dumb. Because we're making biscuits elsewhere. Whoops. That's my bad, guys. Probably just close this forever. Have you guys in the bakery? Making pie out of whatever we've got. Yes, even bug pie. Just, you know, hold your nose and hope we don't ever need to use that stuff. We have no cloth. Really? We're that low on cloth? It's a surprise. Huh. Alright. Now where can I put this clay pit? Probably on some of these slots. I'm not going to be using them all anyway. You know, once they're done with it. I think right there, once they're done with it. I think that's fine. Fair exchange finally finished. May as well turn that in. Kinda not doing anything anyway.
GG.
The person in the distillery would be a good idea. Just to get more incense and pickled goods out there. Everybody's super happy. Love to see it. Okay, cannery's done. Nothing count. For your service. Move over here, and at some point we will have planks and cloth, I swear. Just pipe that up. Not using the stormwater for anything else. Builder's tools is done. Beautiful. That'll make our harvesting even faster. I think we might just have this one. I think we have reached critical mass on a lot of things that we're doing. Porridge is made out of this stuff too, right? Yeah. Yep. Up the limit of this to like 80. We have 30 frogs. We can accept that cost. We can accept that cost very easily. Oh, never mind. We win! Oh, that was fun. I want to look back on the settlement, though. It's very rare I do a Scarlet Orchard where I do absolutely no archaeological excavations whatsoever, but, like, I don't know, I never found the time. But we did it, and we made a game where everybody's kind of super happy. Feels good. This is the point where I'm like, wait, I want to keep playing because like I had big plans to like get a guild house down, to have wine going, make the whole settlement super duper happy instead of merely ecstatic. I didn't get to go there because we won. Boo-hoo. Winning's the worst. Time to move on. It's a fun game. love Against the Storm. Against the Storm is a fun game. It's too late to feed these poor souls, but the Spectral Stag Hunt has brought them a measure of peace. Gain 10 fabric for the rest of the cycle. Excellent. What's this thing? First Dawn Company Caravan. Oh yeah, just free 50 grain. Yeah, heck yeah. I'll pay stockpiles for that. I don't use them. Alright. Gotta make a very hard turn towards the Adamantine Seal here, but I guess I'll be doing another Ashen Thicket run next time. Very much a next time, though, because if I keep going now, my throat's going to give out, and I'm already feeling it a bit. So, you know. Let's not do that. Let's see if I can find somebody to raid real quick. Haven't raided John in a while. He's playing Breachway? I've never heard of it. Could also just raid anybody who's playing Against the Storm. One person is playing Against the Storm, and it looks like he's also not playing Against the Storm, given the preview window. This is Street Fighter. That is, in fact, not Against the Storm. Alright, well. I haven't raided John in a while. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. You'll be in good hands. Hey! Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate the viewership quite a bit. Ugh. Maybe I'll get affiliate someday, you never know. But, yeah. I'll be back on Wednesday with Warframe Wednesday. And, yeah. If you want stream alerts, I have a Discord where I announce every stream I do. So you never have to miss a stream, and therefore you'll never miss the melodious sounds of my voice or something. I'm sure that's a reason you're watching. I don't know. There's no way to tell. I'm going to stop babbling and just say thank you again. And, yeah, I hope you have a lovely day or evening or night, whatever it is. And, hopefully I'll see you next time. Peace.